So today we're going to be installing the Summit Ridge heat shield for your inner axles. This comes in 3 pieces. First thing you have to do is remove your muffler cover here and just pry these up. Notice how I haven't lost my covers like some other guys. So you have 5 10mm bolts. Next, you have to remove these 4 bolts holding the heat shield for the muffler as well as the muffler bracket itself. And these are 12mm bolts. Also want to remove these 2 10mm bolts. For this mini cover. Okay. You then have 2 12mm bolts that you want to hit with some penetrating oil. And you need an angled wrench, box end wrench on the top side. Once you get this bent out of the way a little bit, there's another bolt there that you can hit with penetrating oil, and then unbolts from the inside there. Okay, so once you have this upper heat shield out of the way, you can rotate the muffler up. And your heat shield slides in. So installing the 4 main bolts, you want to come in through the passenger side, and you can get your hand in there, and you want to use a box end wrench to tighten those 17mm bolts. There's already bolts pre-welded to the frame, so it's doable. It might look daunting at first, but you can get a box end wrench in there and tighten those 2 front bolts down. So once you have those front bolts tightened down, go ahead and reinsert your bolt hanger on the muffler, and you can tighten down these back bolts. Now, I suggest using some anti-seize on the front bolts because there's dirt in there and they're hard to get in, and it's fine thread. And then these are the same bolts. There's a bolt, lock washer, and main washer on the back side. On your passenger side, heat plate. Slides in like that. Heat shields can hold them in place until you get a bolt started. These are 10mm. Now we're going to install the driver's side. And you want to start with the front bolt first. You can actually see that. And the one closest to the rear is always the toughest one to get to, because you can't see and you have to use the force to. This is a good time to show you guys why guys who use snorkel products and bypass the built-in cooling the CVT exhaust provides will melt down your bed. You can see up front there the airflow that evacuates all the heat under this area from the CVT exhaust. When you snorkel your CVT and you bypass that, this heat just builds up. If you're going to snorkel your RMAX and play U-boat commander, you need to loop the snorkel back down and do a P-trap and have it blow back in this stock location. Otherwise, that's why you have guys who use popular brand snorkel, and shortly afterwards they have bed heat problems because they're bypassing this important built-in cooling feature.